This video is about A Night on the Bear Mountain by Mussorgsky. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Mussorgsky was a Russian composer who was born in 1839 and died in 1881. He was a member of the Group of Five, a group of composers who wanted to develop a national Russian school of music. Mussorgsky is known for his innovative and often unconventional compositions that reflect Russian themes and stories. His best-known works include the opera Boris Godunov and the piano suite Pictures at an Exhibition. His music is appreciated for its dramatic expressiveness and its ability to convey deep emotions. A Night on the Bear Mountain is a symphonic work composed by Mussorgsky in 1867. The work is based on Russian legends and folk tales about witches and evil spirits who dance on a bear mountain on Midsummer's Eve. Mussorgsky wrote several versions of the piece before it was published in its final form. It was revised and orchestrated by his friend and colleague Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov after his death to make it more suitable for performance. The Rimsky-Korsakov version is the best known and most frequently performed version of the work. A Night on the Bald Mountain is a single movement that consists of several sections depicting different scenes of the nocturnal gathering of spirits. The work begins with a wild and stormy theme that describes the witches and spirits on the mountain. This is followed by quieter, but still eerie passages that depict the arrival of the devil and the beginning of the witches' Sabbath. The climax of the piece is a frenetic dance scene that leads to a sudden and dramatic ending as dawn drives away the evil spirits. The work is characterized by its dark and eerie atmosphere, which Mussorgsky achieves through the use of unusual harmonies, dissonant sounds, and rhythmic complexity. The orchestration uses a wide range of instruments to create different timbres and effects. Particularly noteworthy are the powerful brass, the eerie strings, and the haunting woodwinds, which together create the work's ghostly mood. The music alternates between wild, frantic passages and quieter, more menacing sections, which enhances the dramatic effect. A Night on the Bear Mountain became popular after Mussorgsky's death and is now considered one of his masterpieces. The work has been performed and recorded by many famous conductors and orchestras. It has also inspired other composers and artists to take up similar themes in their works. Nikolai Rimsky-Korsakov's version in particular has contributed to the piece's popularity. The dramatic and eerie music has made it a popular work in concert programs and film scores. Mussorgsky's life was marked by personal and professional challenges that influenced his music. He came from a noble family, but had financial difficulties and struggled with alcoholism. His experiences and his preoccupation with Russian myths and legends are reflected in A Night on the Bald Mountain. The dark and dramatic nature of the work may correspond to Mussorgsky's own inner struggles. His ability to capture deeply felt emotions and dramatic stories in music made him an important composer of his time. A Night on the Bear Mountain can be compared to other symphonic poems such as Franz Liszt's Les Preludes or Richard Strauss' Till Eulenspiegel's Lustige Streich. Compared to Liszt's work, Mussorgsky's piece is darker and more eerie, with a stronger emphasis on dramatic and threatening sounds. Compared to Strauss' work, A Night on the Bear Mountain is less humorous and more focused on creating a frightening atmosphere. These differences make Mussorgsky's work a unique contribution to symphonic poetry. A Night on the Bear Mountain is an important work of romantic music, which is often characterized by its programmatic content and emotional expressiveness. Mussorgsky used his music to tell stories and create moods, which was a central feature of Romanticism. The ability to paint musical pictures and create dramatic scenes made Mussorgsky an important representative of Romantic music. His work has had a lasting influence on the development of program music. A Night on the Bear Mountain has been performed and recorded by many famous conductors and orchestras. Each performance brings new nuances and insights into the work. Particularly noteworthy are the interpretations by conductors such as Leopold Stokowski, Herbert von Karajan, and Valery Gergiev. The diversity of interpretations shows the enduring relevance and fascination of Mussorgsky's work. Modern performances often use historical performance practices to present Mussorgsky's music as authentically as possible.